Chris coming at you with the Real Riley podcast. And yeah, guys, today we're just going to be talking about, I mean, like the title of the video is like growing up, right? Like it's the Real Riley podcast. I just put in captions growing up. So I'm just pretty well going to be talking about, I don't know, life in a way. My life specifically. But like, I guess like you guys can kind of incorporate it or relate to it in some kind of way. So right now, I am running a YouTube channel, or at least really trying. I don't know how well it's going though. It's going okay. Actually, it's going okay. We've been doing good actually lately, sub-wise, and like you guys are so awesome with showing up to the streams, supporting me. That's always awesome. It's always great to see you guys in stream. I love talking with you guys, and yeah, I just thought I'd talk a little bit about what's going on with me, and do a bit of a Q&A. I won't be able to see any chat or questions though right now. It'll be like that for another like 2 minutes. But until then, let's just get going on this. So right now, guys, I'm trying to run the channel, which is going great. Things are going good for the channel. It's fun. Takes up a lot of time in my life though. But I think that's kind of like one of those sacrifices you gotta make, right? If you want to do YouTube, you gotta like dedicate some time to it, which honestly I love doing. I love doing it. Right now, I also got a job at a grocery store, which completely sucks, might I add. Don't work at a grocery store. Oh my god. Don't ever work at a grocery store. Sucks. Sucks so much. But anyways, yeah. So I'm working at a grocery store. My car broke down like a month ago, so now I'm biking to work, which takes me like half an hour. Which it could be a lot worse. Honestly, it could be a lot worse. At least it's within biking distance, so, that's going for me, I guess. But it's like, come on, man. You're killing me. You're killing me. I'm a quit. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, that's pretty well what's going on. Right now, I think the hardest thing for me is probably just trying to really get everything done, Right now, my girlfriend's not at home or with me. Currently, when I say with me, I mean we're still together. But she's currently like, she's not here, so like I'm really devoting my time mostly to work and YouTube. And, eating, so I stay alive. But yeah, guys, it's honestly killing me. Brendan Dale, hey man, welcome to the stream. We're doing just a little podcast right now. Just talking about things. But yeah, no, guys, like right now, I'm alone at home, and it's been like this for a bit now. My girlfriend's been away for a while. She's been off doing some stuff. But I've been like here alone at home for like 2 weeks now, let's say. And because of that, I've had the chance to like really try and grind and grow the YouTube channel. But that's the thing. Like right now, I only got those things to do. But there's gonna come a point, right, where I'm like things are gonna get complicated. Because right now I'm really not doing anything. Like I gotta get a haircut, but I literally don't have time to get a haircut. I think it's straight up just I gotta like go to work, bike home. Work on some videos. I like to work on thumbnails. I actually have a lot of fun with that. I'm going to act like a fangirl and do this. Oh my gosh, it's Chris. I'm your biggest fan. Show tits. Please sign them. Dude, seriously, Gaming King, everyone. The Gaming King. Just welcome him. The only guy to say that. But yeah, no, guys, pretty well. It's going good right now because I only got those things to do. But I'm gonna have to start like actually getting a haircut, taking care of myself. But anyways, I think that's just me. I gotta organize better when it comes to the channel overall, and I think that's probably like the hardest thing in life is just honestly finding time. And I think it's the first time in my life that I actually like get home from work, let's say, and I want to stream, and I want to like I don't know, I want to talk to my friends, hang out with my friends if possible. But like I get home from work and I know that I want to do I want to do YouTube, and then it's like, dude, there's just not enough hours in a day. Like it just goes by so fast, because the stream can take like say an hour to, God, I don't even think I've ever done a 3-hour stream, but like an hour to 2 hours, let's say, right? Now I gotta get that going. Sign my boobs, my moobs. Pat, I'll sign your boobs if you want, man. By the way, guys, Pat here, the Sunday Maker. Great guy. But yeah, hardest thing right now is just overall time management. Having to figure out like literally getting home, wanting to do YouTube, and it's like, dude, there's no time. There's just no time at all. Not enough time in a day. But anyways, guys, if you have any questions for me, by the way, if you want to know something about me, feel free to ask it. It's pretty much what the podcast is for. But yeah, guys, it's pretty well lit, man. Like, I'm actually really happy though with the YouTube channel right now. We're doing, what is it? Maybe like in the past like week, we've probably gained about 20 to 30 subs, which is insane. I can't believe that you guys have actually stumbled across my channel, sub, and like are actually still watching, because like you guys are always in the streams, which are freaking awesome. But like, think about it. Like, I've been posting every night so far for the past 2 weeks almost. Posting every night, trying to really grind it out. And it is tiring, guys, honestly. Really tiring. And I've been going to bed late, which I gotta stop doing. Like, it's 10 o'clock right now, or 10:11. I started this stream, I think, at 10-ish. But, yeah, no, it's just, I don't have the time, man. Like, I want to try and make this a short podcast. You see some podcasts are like an hour to 2 hours, but like I think half of an hour feels pretty healthy in a sense. But anyways, guys, yeah, like I'm starting school soon. Gonna be doing that. God, I just want to get a new job. I think that's overall it. And hopefully one day, one of those new jobs can totally be YouTube, which would be friggin' awesome. Somebody once told. Wait. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. Dude. Honestly though, I'm 18 years old. I feel like I am the calmest, not mature. I don't want to say mature. Mature is not the right word, but I'm definitely like one of the calmest 18-year-olds ever. Like, I've been invited to maybe like 2 or 3 parties in the past, like, we'll say 3 months, let's say. And like all of them I've said, like, I haven't felt like going, you know? And I think maybe, like, I don't know what plays a factor in that, but, like, there's the fact that I actually partied a lot when I was in high school, which, if I, like, be responsible, guys, but, like, if you're going to party in high school, that's good. I feel like that's a good time to get it out of your system. Because once you're, like, 18-ish, once you're done high school, as much as you want to, like, party then, can you give me a shout out? Mike Miller, guys. Mike Miller here. Shout out to Mike Miller. As much as you want to, like, party after high school, I feel like you honestly do not have the time, guys. Like, it's, like, you got to get things together. So I'd say get it out of your system when you're in high school. That's probably the best time to do that, honestly. Because I partied, oh, God. I'd probably party not once a week. God, I'd be dead. But once a month. I'd always have a party at my place. Me and my friends, like, we'd get together. We'd get into the garage. We'd set up a table for beer pong. Oh, God, what else? Like, we do flip cup, beer pong, King's Cup. Like, all of the pong cup card games that can involve beer and booze and all sorts of stuff like that. Can you play the first map? The first map. Oh, Nostran Toten. I actually streamed that not too long ago, Mike. And if you want to check it out, I have it there. But I will probably stream it again within the next week or so. I'm just trying to do some maps I haven't done too recently. But yeah, no, guys. Like, I got it out of my system in high school. Like, I partied hard. I'd say an unhealthy point. Like, I've shown up to school. Like, this is high school, by the way. Shown up to school, like, hungover when I was, like, 16, 17. And that was kind of dumb, honestly. Like, I wasn't responsible then at all. Now I'm definitely, I like to think I'm a little more responsible. But yeah, no, it's like, on one hand, it's like, okay, Chris, you're kind of dumb as a kid. But on the other hand, I wouldn't take it back, because I feel like I'm so much more, I don't know, I feel like I'm calmer because of it, because it's truly out of me. Like, I don't feel the need to go party. I don't really want to go out drinking, doing all that stuff. Tile 15. Like, I don't know what you're saying here, but you're gonna have to expand on that. But anyways, yeah, no, like, I just haven't felt the need to go party. And like, on some degree, I sometimes worry that, because I don't see my friends either anymore. Like, say from high school at least. I'm gonna use their names. I don't think they'll really care, but like, I got my buddies, Brendan, Braden, Pierce, Maurice, Ashton. We're talking like a good group of guys from high school. There's a couple more. There's Fergus. There's all sorts of guys I went to high school with, and like, we'd try. Like, God, I would organize parties all the time. Oh, I am 15. Yeah, exactly. And I was like, say, like Mike here, Mike, you're 15, right? Like I'd say probably my party. I guess my party like year was probably grade 10. Honestly, let me smash Ron, dude. I don't even know what you're saying here. But yeah, no, like I'd say like I partied in grade 10. Grade 11, I still partied, but like I calmed down because it was my last year of high school. Which, by the way, for you guys who aren't from like Quebec or like at least where I'm from, high school ends in grade 11. So you're done high school before you're 18. You finish high school when you're 17, and depending on what month you're born, some people finish high school when they're 16, where I'm from, which honestly is just it's too young, guys. Like I'm so happy that I'm done high school, but I haven't done anything like academically, like actually starting a career or going to school this year. Like I wasted a year of my life in a sense, and honestly, kind of sucks. It really sucks. I feel like I was given an opportunity because of where I'm from. I was able to like kind of leave and then leave a school earlier and maybe start something, but I just never got on it. So now I'm kind of like where everyone else is usually, because most people finish high school in grade 12, I think. Well, I think the best zombie streamer. Well, I think you're the best zombie streamer in my opinion. And honestly, dude, that means so much. It means so much because I think one of my, I don't know if I'd call it a dream, but definitely a goal would be to have just I don't know, just an awesome zombies channel. Um, it's not something that you tell people like, what do you want to be when you're older, YouTuber? Because like people kind of laugh at you for that, and it's like, dude, seriously, and you're like, well, yeah, kind of. Like, why would you not want to be a YouTuber, right? You choose your own hours, um, and sure, it's probably really tough the first 2-3 years because you're really grinding at it. Not to say that you ever stop grinding, but you're really grinding at it, and it's just. But I feel like it's so rewarding. It's so rewarding. Like I hit 100 subs today. We went back down to 98, but my goal is to have 10 followers on Twitch. Dude, honestly, like for the longest time I was trying to get 10 subs on YouTube. Insanely tough. It's insanely tough. The first people that you're trying to get there when you're starting at Twitch, I'm guessing, YouTube, all that, they're the toughest. It's insanely difficult. I think I went like 2 weeks before I had like 5 subs. It was insane. I wasn't streaming at the time though, and I think streaming really helps. Like I feel like it's streams are great for getting subs, if that makes sense. I think it makes sense because like the guys they check out your video, and at the same time, as soon as they enter your stream, you can talk to them. You literally tell them live, like it's like, yo, dude, come join join my channel if you like zombies. I do zombies. And like all you guys, I'm pretty sure most of you guys came here for one of my streams, right? Like you guys all joined my channel when I was streaming, right? I just need to play more games. I just do 2 games. See, that's something interesting too. Like I've had friends, because I honestly get bored of zombies sometimes, which is why I do the podcast, because I'm thinking right now, yeah, I'm grinding at zombies like a lot. And that's cool. And like, sure, I just did a zombie stream on Ascension, and now I'm doing the podcast, both in the same day. So it's like, okay, well, Chris, you're still gonna get burnt out. But I'm thinking like when I start to get bored of zombies, at least like one day out of the week, I can maybe like do a podcast and not stream zombies, just because like I think you need a break from zombies. I think everyone kind of, not everyone, but like if you're playing zombies every day, right, you'll get bored. But then there's that thing where it's like, well, Chris, if you're bored, play a different game, on your channel. And it's like I'd like to, but it's like I feel like everyone so far that has subbed to my channel sub because of zombies, right? You guys all sub to my channel because you love zombies. If I started playing Candy Crush, I would never play Candy Crush on my streams. Jesus. If I started playing like oh god, I don't know, Minecraft, right? Like you guys didn't sub to my channel for Minecraft. So as awesome as it is to have variety, at the same time it's like, well, you want variety, but you also want the people that sub to you to like know what they're getting, right? Like I feel like you guys know pretty well that if you start watching like my channel, if you sub to my channel, you're going to get zombies overall. Like, I do a podcast, but at least it's not a game, right? Like I'm not changing games. Podcast is just like really for me. I just kind of talk to you guys, say my thoughts. But yeah, Pat, what are you saying here? I need to start getting some airsoft gameplay together. Start my channel up well. You could be featured in my vids. Dude, honestly, that'd be awesome. And here's the thing, Pat. I'd say if you're starting a YouTube channel, and this is the part that sucks. Honestly, this is the part that sucks. Especially with Airsoft, let's say. If you want to do an Airsoft channel, you can't stream. And streaming is great for getting subs. It really is. It's awesome. You get to interact with people. It's great. People love it, actually. People love streaming. Yeah, all I really of fire. All I really of fire. Mike, you're gonna have to expand here, man. You're gonna have to expand. Don't be chatting. Don't be in the chat drunk, man. Misspelling stuff. But yeah, no. Tough thing is when you can't stream, right? Which is the case with Airsoft. But also there's the case that, and this is the thing that you're not gonna like, Pat. If you don't like your content, let's say, if you're trying to get some Airsoft gameplay, it's like, well, this isn't super entertaining. Post it anyways. Post it anyways. Honestly, get a wicked thumbnail done. Okay, make a nice title, and then just post it. At least you have something on a channel. That's your first video. Then you make a second video, and a third, and a fourth. I'd say like my videos only started becoming the way that they are now. I'd say probably when, what would I say here? Like they probably became the way that they are now 2 months ago, right? And I've been posting since November, like consistently, or consistently-ish, as consistent as I get, guys, because I'm pretty inconsistent. But since November, I've been posting. It's only like 2 months ago that my videos are pretty solid and have stayed the same quality. And I like to think that they're going to get even better quality in the future. And I think that's the goal, right? As the bigger the channel gets, I think the better the videos will get. And the bigger the channel gets, too, the more time I'll feel like I'll want to devote to the channel. Like already, right now, I'm devoting a lot of time, but that's because I'm just on the grind right now. I really want to grow the channel, you know? Because I really like YouTube. I really do. If you hit 100 subs, I will make a video about you. Dude, the Gaming King, that's friggin' epic, man. You're awesome. Awesome, guys. But that's what I mean. Like, I love you guys, because you're in my streams, and I don't know you guys, like, personally, and anyways. But, like, I pretty well talk to you guys every day. I talk to you guys more than my friends in a way. Shouldn't be too long. That's awesome, Pat. But that's the thing. Like, I talk to you guys every day, just about, let's say. And I don't even talk to my friends that much. Like, you know? So that's kind of crazy in a way. But it's just, I don't know. Like, I truly feel like you guys sub. You guys really support the channel. And that's the thing that's awesome with my subs, with you guys overall. And it makes me think, like, some people, when you guys first sub to my channel, in chat, you guys are like, well, how do we earn mod? I forget who said that. I want to say it was a guy maybe named Danner, something like that. Daniel, might have been Daniel. I can't remember all you guys'. It's tough. There's almost 100 of you guys, right? But yeah, I think it was Daniel. He was like, how do we earn mod? And I just told him, I said straight up, I was like, well, I don't really need mod right now, because honestly, everyone that's subscribed to my channel and that, like, you know, that's constantly here are all really good guys. You guys are all good, and in chat, like, you don't spam. You guys, like, you know, you keep it clean overall. You're not just yelling. I don't want to say the words. You're not cussing out using, you know, inappropriate language, we'll say. Can you play with me tomorrow? What time are you going beyond? Dude, Mike, tomorrow I start work at 10. Yeah, I start work at 10. So it's pretty nice. I start a little late, but I got a bike to work right now. So that kind of sucks. So I got to leave my place at 9, and it's a 9-hour shift. So I'll be done at 7. I'll be lucky if I can get a stream in. That's the thing. And once again, guys, it comes down to time, the whole thing. Wednesday I'm off, but my girlfriend's coming back again, because she's gone once again, but she'll be back Wednesday for my day off, and I told her that I'd hang out with her that day, so that's why I already got like a top whatever video ready, a top 3. It's a top 3. I'm not very good, guys. I can't even think of 5 things. It's the worst part. Chris, if you want to know what our sex is, follow me on Twitch. Is that Rainbow Siege, I think, huh? Pretty sure that's what R6 is. Maybe. I might be wrong, guys. I don't know. All I know is zombies, I swear. It's terrible. It's terrible. But anyways, yeah. That is some terrible coffee. Like, it's awesome coffee, but it's cold, which is not cool. Well, I mean, technically it is cool. But you guys know what I mean. But yeah, guys, like, when it comes to YouTube, like, best advice I could give, especially to you, Pat, you just gotta start posting. And it's disappointing because, like, you post your first video and you feel like it's not good, and then people don't watch your video, which confirms your belief. It's like, yeah, this wasn't a great video, but at least you got a video up on your channel, you know. And it sucks, but like, you know, you'll do a second video, a third video, and then before you know it, you're up to like 20, 30, 40 videos, and they're starting to get better now. I know it takes a while, but then it's like, okay, the quality's getting better. You've had time to mess around with YouTube, the system, because it's hard to figure out. YouTube's hard to learn in the sense of there's so many different settings. You can edit on YouTube if you want. Thumbnails, too, practicing making thumbnails. Oh my god, it's Infinite, guy that we rated, and he subbed to my channel back afterwards. Awesome guy. He's often he's not always sticking around for the whole stream. Actually, he might be streaming right now. So if you guys want to check out Oh My God, It's Infinite, you guys can. I think he's streaming zombies. I'm not sure, but if damn, where was I going with this? Where was I going with this? Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, when it comes to thumbnails, like he said to me the other day in chat while I was doing a stream. He's like, dude, how do you make your thumbnails? I'm like, and then I just told him, I'm like, oh, I use Pixlr.com. By the way, it's not a promotion for Pixlr.com, but yeah, I use Pixlr.com/editor. I go on that. It's a free website for making thumbnails. And he's like, yeah, I know, but how do you make them like the way you do and all that? And then I try explaining. He's like, you know what, dude, maybe I'm just not good at making thumbnails, because he knew what site I was talking about, because I think he must use it, right? But then but like that's the thing. Like he was like, dude, never mind. Maybe my thumbnails just aren't good. I was like, no, man, your thumbnails are great. And honestly, the more thumbnails they make, the better they get. Go back to the beginning of my channel. My thumbnails suck, man. They're terrible thumbnails, absolutely terrible. But now they're not the best, but they're definitely getting a little bit better. You know. All right, going to be screaming for. All right, going to be screaming for. Dude, it's just like Mike. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Maybe streaming. That's probably it. Hey Ryan, welcome, man. We're just doing a podcast right now. You did miss the zombie stream though. You did miss the zombie stream, which is too bad because I know you subbed to the channel. I think last night for zombies. So man, you're a little late on that, but you caught the podcast. So that's cool. But anyways, yeah, it's if you guys want to start YouTube, definitely you just gotta get started. That's the thing that sucks. But you just gotta get started, and yeah, that's all. That's really all it is. Guys, you start and you keep posting. You keep posting, you keep posting. But yeah, overall, I think this is how I went off on a tangent about YouTube. But overall, I'd like to do YouTube as a career one day. I feel like that would be awesome, because I cannot work at a grocery store forever. Going to school to be a police officer. Going to be going in September. It's like, I want to be a cop. But it's like, cop's a cool job. I feel like cop's a job that I want, for sure. But at the same time, it's like, cop won't give me the same style of life that YouTube would, you know? Choose your own hours, all that. And I don't know what I would want more, the style of life or the job that I really love. But I feel like your style of life is probably more important, you know? Like your quality of life, if that makes sense. Not to mention, people won't shoot at me if I'm doing YouTube. So that's always a plus, guys. You know, you don't want to be shot at, because that sucks. I don't even know. But anyways, yeah, guys, like that's pretty much it. We've gone from my high school experience, which was just hardcore partying. Me now, working crappy job, don't party anymore because it's completely out of my system, guys. I'm trying to be an engineer. Mike, how old are you, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Like, are you currently trying to be an engineer? That's awesome. Actually, my brother's becoming an engineer. He's going to be an electrical engineer. Do something you like and you'll never work a day in your life. I know, and I know. That's what they say. And I'm going into real estate. And you see, that's smart. I know real estate is actually a really good business. I couldn't do it. I just don't think I like it. And I feel like, I don't know how it is. I don't know what the quality of life is. I'm 15. Okay, man. All right. Almost done high school. Or at least halfway through high school, I guess. Or a little over half. I don't know. Depends on where you're from. Like, I know guys that were 15, and technically they were a year away from graduating, you know. Because I know guys that graduated from high school when they were 16. A couple of them, depending on what month they were born. But they were, like, you know, the youngest guys in our class. Like, right now I got a buddy, Pierce. I think he's still 17. Is he still 17? Yeah, he's still 17. And, like, we graduated a year ago from high school. You know, he's already done a year of Cégep, or college, depending on where you're from. Céget's like kind of like a French Quebec college in a way. But yeah, no, he's already done a year at college, and the guy is still 17. I think he's dropping out, though, of the college he's in. He's going to go to a different one, a better college, because I don't think he likes the classes that he was taking. But yeah, anyways, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I don't even know. I'm a little clouded on what I want to do. I think the best thing to do, honestly, is do the police academy. I know that I'll like that job, or at least I'm pretty sure I'll like that job. I can't know until I do it, obviously. But I'm pretty sure that I'll like the job. But I want to do YouTube because I'd be interested. Maybe in the future, I could have that kind of quality of life that I want. The thing where it's like you you get your own hours, you make content that you want, for you guys, and live streaming. Like you got people watching you every day, playing, in my case, zombies, and they're chatting with you, supporting your channel, saying how awesome things are. I know because you guys are always telling me how much you love my channel, and I feel like it's so rewarding. It's so rewarding. It's really awesome, and we're almost at 100 subs, and it's just wicked awesome. I took a screenshot though this morning because I was actually at 100 subs this morning, and I was like, I gotta screenshot this because I would not be surprised if by like tonight or tomorrow, like we drop back down. But anyways, guys, it's the thing. You get there. It's not gonna be like that forever. Life is a tricky thing. Meaning of life. Oh God, we're not gonna get into the meaning of life. We're not gonna do that. That'd be crazy. Because I have no idea. No idea what the meaning of life is. I just know what I gotta do to I think I know what I gotta do to be happy in life, but the meaning of life is beyond me. Yeah, best thing you can do, just try to be happy, guys. Which I think is like right now, YouTube is kind of like it's definitely a hobby, and I want to do YouTube, but if it could get bigger than that, like that'd be freaking insane, guys. Freaking insane. Anyways, I'll tell you guys a little story, because what are we at here? Because I'm starting to run out of things to just ramble about. Okay, we're at like 26 minutes. Or 27 minutes. So we'll keep going. A little story. All right. Let's start with the first party I ever went to. Like actual party. I'm talking teenagers, booze, girls, in bikinis, in pools with glow sticks everywhere. Like, guys, I don't know. I might have to turn this into like a PG podcast. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But like, it was big, man. Like, I'm talking, this is my first real party. And I was invited there by some girl. It's a girl that I went to high school with. She's a great friend of mine. I don't see her much now, though. But that's pretty well the case with anyone I went to high school with. But I'm talking like a real party. It was my first real party. Like, we used to have parties back at my place, and I would drink at those. But it was like my parents were there, a bunch of like my family and my family's friends. But like, it was still partying in a way. But this was like the first high school party that I went to. I was 15 at the time, I'm pretty sure. And, oh God, can I remember it? Yeah, I remember it. So, basically I got a ride from my friend's brother. He picks us up, and, oh God. I remember what this guy says to me, though. He's like, I get into the car, the dude's like, I don't know. Anyways, I get into the car, I sit down, the dude just looks at me. I'm like 15, this guy's like 19 or 20. He's like, what? Ta mãe é chaude? Which is French for, yeah, dude, your mom's hot. Right away, I'm like, dude, you don't say that kind of stuff. I wasn't going to do anything about it, though. He's my ride, right? But anyways, like, I just let that slide. I let that slide. But God, I hated that guy. I hate that kid. I know who he is. I'm not going to say names or anything. And that's why I stayed off the name, because I knew I was going to probably badmouth someone. This guy, I'm like, dude, what the hell, man? I love to get to know you a little bit. Well, you see, I feel like that's kind of the point of the podcast. I like the podcast just because I get to kind of talk about my own life. It's a little more relaxing, and in the future, if ever I get a day where it's like I really just don't feel like doing zombies, but I still want to post something, it's like, sit down, do a podcast. It's pretty relaxing. It's nice. But yeah, no, the guy's like, "Went that my showed your mom's hot." I'm like, dude, you don't say that. But he was my ride, so I had to be nice. I was like, didn't like that kid. Never liked that guy. Anyways, he drives me to the party. And this one girl, there's like so many girls actually. But I get to the party, and there's like, it was pretty quiet when I got there, but I think we got there early. What happened? It was me and a buddy of mine. We were there, and there was the girl that lived there, which invited us, and her friend. So it was just us four. So I busted out a beer at like maybe, I don't know, 5:30, 6 o'clock-ish. It was 6. I like to think that I didn't start drinking too early, but it was like 6, let's say. People were gonna get there probably around 7:38, so we just talked a while. We talked. We were sitting in our kitchen. We were talking, and then they went out on a little. I don't know if it was a beer run. No, I think they were getting snacks. So, anyways, while that was going on, I think me and this girl we were making sangrias. So that was cool. That was awesome. Uh, which, by the way, tasted awesome. Wait, no, is it sangrias? It's like apple. Maybe it was. No, it wasn't sangria. It was like an apple. It was an apple type of drink. It was like a slushy, but it was the best thing ever. It was like mostly vodka. But anyways, we're there. I was 50, so I'm the same age actually. I was the same age as Mike, and we're doing that. That was awesome. And then they get back, and they bring back with them like two other people. Things really start to get going, but like when the party really started getting going, it was like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I remember, like, I was just like, I was trying to take it all. I was trying to take it all in. I was like, dude, this is insane. This is my first party, and this is like, and I'm just gonna say straight up, probably the wildest party. Like, there's some stuff that happened at that party, and I'm just gonna leave out straight up. There's already stuff that I've left out up to this point. I just can't say, not on the podcast, for like my own sake, and like, yeah, I just can't. I just can't, because there are people that I know that check out my channel that would know what it is that's going on. But anyways, by 9ish, yeah, 9ish, the party was really getting going. It was really awesome. I couldn't believe it. Like, I could believe it, but like, I was just trying to take it all in because it was my first time going to a real party. Like, we were just being crazy, really. We're jumping in the pool. We got our drinks. People are playing beer pong in the like living room. People were playing like across the room beer pong. I think they were like bouncing it from the living room to the kitchen. That was pretty cool. And we're in the pool, and like we got. I remember this. This is like, you got these girls in their bikinis, and like the guys are just trying to, like, I don't know, throw glow sticks between their boobs. Like, it was, I don't know, but like, that to me was like my first high school party drinking with me. And he was so, like, he was younger actually. He was way younger. Well, maybe not way. He was like 13, and someone should have been watching, but no one was. He got so drunk. I'm talking like stupid drunk, guys. He slept in the freaking bathtub that night. I remember. Uh, he's like sitting. He's there, and he's like, "Oh, by," which means, "Oh, I don't feel good." So like we bring him to the washroom. He's like puking for like a good 10 minutes, and then we just put him in the tub, and like we're just spraying water on him, like, cause like he got some on himself and all that crap. But anyways, we're just like doing that, and we are like, what are we gonna do with him? What are we gonna do with him? He can't even walk. He's probably gonna puke again. So we're like, someone stayed with him for an hour. He didn't puke. He fell asleep in the tub, and we're like, well, now what? It's like, you know what? Just leave him here. Just leave him here. We're gonna just lay him down. We freaking like put a pillow underneath him, blanket. I was like, yeah, hardcore. This is a party. You can tell when someone sleeps in your bathtub. You know, like, yeah, it was a pretty sick party. But anyways, yeah, I guess we went to bed probably like 4 a.m. I had to get up early that morning because I had to go to a. You live in Europe, dude? No, I lived in Canada, Quebec, which is the probably the craziest place, honestly. Sorry, I don't really know. Yeah, dude, it's don't really know. By the way, guys, just put in the, because I'm realizing I'm talking about a lot of kind of crazy high schoolish shenanigans I did. How old are you guys? Just put your age in the chat, just so I know what's up here, who I'm talking to. Because maybe some of this stuff I should be leaving out. I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing that worries me with my channel. But it's like some of my stories. I got a lot of stories, but a lot of them it's like I don't know if I can say them all. 16. Okay. All right. That's good. That's a solid age, man. Like, solid age. I don't feel too bad. Anyways, like I said, guys, I left a lot of stuff out in that story. A lot of stuff happened that night. Some crazy stuff. Use your imagination. You'll probably figure it out. But it was a crazy party. Lots of girls. Lots of cleavage. Lots of fun, though. And I regretted it so much the next day. Like, just for the next day. The party was still overall fun. I would never get rid of that experience. Because that's just part of growing up, you know? Going to, like, crazy parties and stuff. I've been around you long enough. I heard and seen a lot of things. Dude, Pat, you've probably heard more than you should hear. Honestly. But yeah, no, like, I'll never regret that story. Even though, like, I did, like, a couple things I might have regret that night. Which are the things that I'm probably leaving out. I was crazy, insanely hungover. I don't think I've ever been as hungover in my life ever after that. Like I was 15 and that's the most hungover I've ever been. I've been hungover after that, but I've never been that stupidly hungover. Like it hurt to sit. I was sitting down and I was in pain because I felt like I was moving too much. And I wasn't even moving, but it's like, no, stop moving, stop moving. It's like, I'm just sitting there. Car ride home was terrible, man. Car ride home was terrible. Oh, I got another story I want to tell you guys. Okay, we're going to go, I guess it's going to just be like party stream, basically. When was your first time getting drunk? Oh, dude, first time getting drunk, I was probably drunk. Drunk. It was with a buddy of mine. Pat, you might know that buddy of mine. But probably my best friend, me and him. And we were 14. We were 14. And, by the way, Pat, you're like the only person in the stream that's connected to my actual outside world in a sense. So this stays to you. But yeah, like we were 14 years old and we were over at his place. So like he has his booze cabinet there. So we're like, we literally put it in our head. It's like, okay, dude, let's get drunk tonight. No reason, no kind of partying or anything. Let's just get drunk because we've never been drunk yet in our lives. We were never drunk. We had drank before. We had like a beer, whatever, because our parents let us. But like, we were never drunk up until then. We were like, you know what? I just want to know what it's like, man. I just want to get drunk. Shots, man. Shots of vodka, whiskey, like Bailey's, Irish cream. And then B-52s. Then we walked over to my place, got more B-52s, grabbed a couple beers, had 2 beers, had more shots when we got back to his place, and then just finished it all off with beers. And, dude, it was, so drunk. I remember this story here. His parents got home earlier. Pat, your parents, okay? This stays between me and you, Pat. But his parents get home earlier, and you hear them. Their cars rolling in, and we're like in the living room just drinking beer. When really like we're at that age where we should not just be sitting in the living room drinking beer. And like their car just pulls in. Brendan just dashes out of there, man. Like he chugs his beer, goes into his room. I like pick up the beer bottles. I think I just used his name. Oh, whatever. It's all good. My buddy Brendan. And I just grabbed the beer bottles, and they had a couple cases of like beer empties stacked up. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go put them in the cases, try and like so that they don't see that we were drinking and all that. But like, dude, I was so drunk that I just like fall into the cases of beer, and like they're all like 2 of them fall over. Luckily, nothing broke by some kind of miracle. But like, I pick these back up, I like just in time, run into his room. We sit down, turn on the PlayStation 3, and we're like, okay, we can't go out. We cannot leave this room. They will know 100% that we are drunk. We are shit-faced. Anyways, then for some dumb reason, Brendan decides to leave the room. He's like, I don't know. He starts talking to the dog as soon as he leaves the room. Like, he's talking to the dog, and he says something stupid. I think it was like his mom called out. I was like, what are you saying? Or something like that. Like, what's wrong? He's like, nothing. And then he just leaves. He just comes back in the room right away. Like, don't ever leave this room again tonight, man. You just almost fucked us so bad. That's the first time I think I swear and said that word on the channel, by the way. Which is, I think, honestly, the difference between the podcast and the actual zombie streams. But yeah, no, like, I'm like, you almost screwed us over so bad, man. Anyways, that was some crazy stuff, man. That was the first time right there. And I remember Sunday Maker, my friend's little brother, comes into the room, and he's like, hey, can I play whatever it was we were playing on the PlayStation? I'm like, yeah. I think Brendan was like, nah, man. And I was like, yeah, no, go ahead, take my spot. I like go over to like my friend's bed, trip on the way there. Pat's like Sunday Maker. Pat's like, what's wrong, Chris? Are you drunk? I just like chuckle along with him, like, yeah. Which honestly I was. And then I just like I go over, lay down in bed, and like fall asleep right there, passed out, straight up. It was crazy, man. It was a crazy night, or not crazy night, but it was just like that was my first experience getting probably drunk, which honestly too young. But I think the fact that I used to drink when I was like say 15, when I started partying, 16, 15, like started partying at 15 and 16, and then slowed down at 17. At 18, a lot of guys start partying pretty hard at my age, but I feel like because I did it earlier, it's kind of out of my system. So that's a plus in a way. But yeah, that's my first time that I ever got drunk. Oh god, I got another story. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save the story because where are we at here? I sort of kind of remember that. Yeah, probably, man. You probably do. What else, man? What else? Oh, you know what? I might as well say it. I might as well say the next story. Why not? So, what was it? Okay, so I am what age? Okay, no. You know what, guys? I'm actually gonna end the podcast here. Uh, it is almost 11 o'clock. I do gotta sleep. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for joining the podcast. Honestly, it's actually been a lot of fun, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna be streaming zombies, by the way. Just so, okay, I'll actually give you guys a rundown right away, just for those of you who are here and those of you who watch the podcast later as a video format. Tomorrow, I am streaming zombies for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna be posting the video that I mentioned a while ago. I'm probably gonna save that for like the day when I just literally can't stream. And then, so it's probably gonna be stream, video, stream, and we're probably going to do the podcast like next week or something. When is the next live stream? Next live stream is tomorrow, Mike. Next live stream is tomorrow. But anyways, yeah, guys, that's going to be it for the podcast tonight. Yeah, like you guys said a while ago. Like you like to, like Mike, you said, like I just like to get to know you better. That's what the podcast is for, really. Just for me to talk about my life and things I've done. Just crazy shenanigans, really. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. You guys are all legends, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the Zombies live stream.